You just clicked on this video because you're looking to make money online. In this video, I'm gonna give you a 6-step process how you can start a one-person business from the comfort of your own home and start making money online. We're gonna talk about drop servicing, freelancing, starting a digital marketing agency, and personal brand-based business. Before we do that, I want to give you a bunch of social proof so you know that your time is going to be super appreciated here and that I know what I'm talking about. I helped thousands of people to start agencies, to start drop servicing, to start freelancing in the last year. And now, in this moment, I might help you if you listen to me and actually take any action after watching this video. I own this group, skool.com/dropservicing, 1.2K members, just grown in 2 months. This group is constantly growing. So as you can see, this is the proof in the pudding that I know what I'm talking about. Made $500 in 2 months. Let's go here, $600. Made $300, made $144. This guy made $15 from selling one thumbnail. That's really cool. Let's go down. There's higher amounts as well. $480 per month, $1,600 per month. You know, people are making all kinds of money. $40, averaging $4,000 a month. You know, 7th client. But that's not everything. Now I'm going to show you also a lot of the people who are in my mentorship and their results as well. I'm just going to briefly show you that. Have a look at this. Hey Tom, PayPal is holding my funds because I made more than $500 this month. What should I do? A nice problem to have, right? Hey Tom, I have closed the deal with the professor guy. He agreed to pay $35 for the first 50 videos and $30 for the rest. I sent him the invoice for the deposit for the first 18 videos. Agreed upon the price for the first video was $150. After that, I said I cannot go below $200. Finally settled a price at $160. So on and on and on. As you can see, there's a bunch of social proof from all kinds of people in my mentorship and also in my school community that people are making money by applying my strategy. So, you know, this video is definitely worth your time if you want to learn how to make money. So, first of all, step number 1, understanding one-person business model, types, and tier list. This is really important. First step is to understand that you as a single person, as one person in your bedroom, wherever you are, you can make money. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm preaching what I'm teaching, okay? Or I'm teaching what I'm preaching. Whatever the saying is. What I'm doing exactly is what I'm talking about because I have a school group, right? I have a mentorship. And also I have consulting/drop servicing business that I do as well. So I do all of those 3 things. I'm drop servicing, I have an agency, and also I'm leveraging personal brand to sell mentorships and stuff like this. So that's why I'm qualified to talk about it. And in the last few weeks, I made over $10,000 of profit doing this, okay? I don't have a full-time job or anything. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I'm working for myself for the last 10 years, actually. I've been working completely for myself, doing my own projects, startups, and things like that. So if you want to learn from somebody who's been working for himself, not having a proper 9-to-5 job for the last 10 years, then listen to what I've got to say. So step 1 is understanding one-person business model, types, and tier list. So the first tier is you starting, for example, drop servicing business or freelancing business. Freelancing, everybody understands what freelancing is. It's, for example, learning video editing, learning graphic design, learning web design, and things like that, helping people with, problems that they have, right? And then doing the work yourself. Drop servicing is different. With drop servicing, what we're essentially doing is we're reselling a certain service at at a higher price point, and we're making money that way. For example, if I go on YouTube, all these things are called thumbnails, and, somebody is designing that. You need a professional designer to make a really high quality thumbnail. So, Iman Gadzhi is probably paying upwards of $100 for a thumbnail because his thumbnails are really good. So what we essentially can do, if you are in here, if you are in a step 1, for example, drop servicing or freelancing, you can learn how to make these thumbnails, or you can go on Fiverr or Upwork or a similar business, right? And then buy those thumbnails, resell to people on YouTube and make money that way, okay? So this is the first tier. This is the first step. There's like 3-step process, right? How to move up. So as I'm showing you, with drop servicing and freelancing, you can realistically make between $500 to $5,000 a month. And this is more or less in line with what you're seeing from the real reviews of the people in my community. $750 a month, $4,000 a month. So somebody in my community got 7 clients and $4K a month earning. So this is in line exactly between what I'm talking about, right? You can see the proof, not only what I'm talking, but you can join this group, skool.com/drop servicing, and you can see all these people chatting over here. By the way, there's over 1,000 posts already on this group. As you can see, over 1,000 posts we recently crossed. Every single day there's new posts and people are chatting about how to start an agency, how to start an online business and things like that. So definitely join the group because it's going to help you a lot in your money-making journey. So freelancing would be you learning the skills, learning video editing, learning graphic design, learning web design and things like that. And you can realistically make between $500 to $5,000 a month. You can do it part-time, full-time, doesn't matter. The more hours you're going to put in, the better you're going to get at it. And the same thing with drop servicing. The more time you're going to spend for drop servicing, the more money you're going to make. But in drop servicing, it's the same thing. Usually, as I tell you in most of my videos, I'm going to show you some of the biggest videos that I've had. How to find drop servicing clients, 23,000 views. Drop servicing for beginners, 17,000 views. How to find video editing clients, 16,000 views. Drop servicing tutorial, 15,000 views. And as you can see, there's thousands of people have been learning from me in the last few months, and I know exactly how to run a drop servicing business because I've been doing it for the last few years, and I personally made money with drop servicing business. So I know that usually the cap is around $5,000 a month, realistically. If you want to then join the next rank, the next tier, what essentially you need to do is you need to start a digital marketing agency. I'm not talking about SMMA, by the way, guys. I'm talking about starting a digital marketing agency. And what I mean by digital marketing agency, I mean that you pretty much offer everything. So you offer web design, you offer landing pages, you offer graphic design, you offer pretty much video editing. To be honest, you offer everything that you can. But the key here is I'm talking about a one-person business, okay? So as we go through this video, you have this in mind that I don't have any employees and I have this group, right? I have a mentorship, I make videos, and I also have consulting and mentoring clients and things like that as well. And I'm working more or less about 8 hours a day, sometimes 6 hours, sometimes 0 hours when I don't want to work or whatever. So what I'm saying is I don't want you to have any employees. We're going to get into that, how to really scale a business. And of course, you cannot scale into the likes of Iman Gadzhi and Alex Hormozi and Meet Kevin and things like that, without having employees. That's not realistic. But what is realistic is making between 5K to 50K a month realistically without having any employees whatsoever in a digital marketing agency. How can that be possible? Again, I'm talking about drop servicing. So what you can essentially do is you can find clients on scale. You need to get managers. You need to hire virtual assistants. For example, from this website, at some point, I had 13 people working for me from Philippines. 13 people working for me full time that I had on the payroll, and I thought I was really cool because this website is actually very good. Most of the people that I had were in video editing, research, data entry, and things like that. I thought it was really cool that I had 13 people. I was like, wow, man, this is cool. I'm managing all these people and things like that. But after some years, I realized I was running this for 2 or 3 years, all these people. And then after some years, I realized, you know what? I don't want to have so many people because if I make, let's say, 5K a month or 10K a month, right? If I have 5 people full-time, my profit is very low because I have to pay myself and things like that, right? But if I make about 5,000 or 10,000 a month and I have 0 employees, it's just me, then I'm making a bunch of money. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I don't have any employees whatsoever where I'm representing myself in my own capacity. So as a personal brand, I have no employees. as my drop servicing business, I have no employees, and the same in the agency as well. When I provide services for other businesses, I'm representing myself, right? And this is exactly what you should do. So if you're a complete beginner in the online business space, there's two options for you to start, because this video is about you. It's about how you can make money, not how I can make money, because I already know how to make money and I'm making money. But I'm here to teach you how to make money. And as you can see, those people were actually learning from me, applying my strategies, they're now making money. So if you want to be the next person to make money, listen to how you should start. So first, understand that one-person business model is one of the best ways to make money as a complete beginner. One of the best ways to make money as a complete beginner, because you're not going to employ any people, you're not going to have any hardware, you're not going to have massive overhead costs, and you can keep that business going for a long time, 1, 2, 3 years, before you really get your grips on, before you start making some serious money. And then you can, of course, hire some outsourced freelancers, and that's exactly what I recommend. That's exactly what I did when, I hired people. As I said, on this website, I hired 13 people. At some point, I had 13 people working for me full time. So if you want to do the same thing, that's really the best option. Hiring people from, for example, onlinejobs.ph or Upwork or Fiverr, but you want to make sure that those people are not on a proper payroll. They're just outsourced freelancers. And when you need, you can scale up to 20 people, 10, 20, whatever. You can scale down to 5 people and things like that. Okay, so starting with the first is the easiest. Drop servicing, freelancing, and you can make between 500 to 5,000 a month. I've done that, so I'm telling you, this is where you should start. A lot of people online are telling you, you should skip drop servicing freelancing stage, you should skip the agency stage, you should straight away go into personal brand business. And I'm telling you from my experience of, building this channel, right, of offering mentorships, of doing digital marketing, drop servicing services and things like that, offering that to businesses, that it is not easy to skip all this learning and go straight to personal brand. Honestly, it is not easy. These people have spent years upon years upon years grinding, making hundreds and hundreds of videos to then leverage their personal brand. The same thing for me. I've been working on this channel for about a year properly, right? And I'm closing in on 20,000 subscribers. So my growth is accelerating, but I'm telling you, a lot of people were telling you, oh, just go and start a personal brand business, start a YouTube channel, start a TikTok, whatever. They're just lying to you. It's not easy. Like, as a complete beginner, if you're looking to really start making money, just go with drop servicing or freelancing first, learn some skills, get your way around people who are making personal brands, learn from them, and then you can expand into a digital marketing agency model, again, without having any employees, outsourcing people. When you start making a few K a month in profit, not revenue, then you can start thinking about, okay, how can I grow a personal brand business? Because growing a personal brand business takes a long time, years upon years of making videos. There is a fact that people on average need to see around 7 pieces of your content before they take any action, before they buy any courses, mentorships, or digital products, or anything from you. So you need to make at least 7 videos before anybody would even think about buying from you. So the advice that some of the people are saying, oh, just start a personal brand, really does not apply to complete beginners looking to make money online. So what is really important then, when you actually think that you're able to, okay, let's say you start with drop servicing, you make a few $1,000, then you grow it into an agency, right? And you start making a few K a month. And then when you think, okay, I think I'm ready to start a personal brand business, you need to put yourself online. You need to start a YouTube channel. You need to start a TikTok. You need to start an Instagram. Start on one platform. As you know, I have an Instagram. I have LinkedIn. I have a TikTok that I don't really use, but I'm focusing on YouTube. I really don't care about TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn at the moment. I'm just focusing on YouTube. I want to nail it. I want to get to 100K subs as quickly as possible, and then eventually to 1 million subs in the next few years. But the point is, you can't do everything at once. Start with one platform, and I really recommend starting with YouTube or Instagram. Both of them are actually really good. And then once you do that, what can you do? As a one-person business, as I said, drop servicing, digital marketing agency, and their personal brand business. This one has the potential to make a lot more money. 5,000 to 500,000 a month. I know this sounds crazy, like 500,000 a month? That's crazy. Is anybody really making that? Oh, yes. This guy, Meet Kevin. Maybe you don't know him. Maybe you know him. Meet Kevin is a YouTuber who reportedly, he showed his AdSense from December. He made 500K a month in December just from AdSense alone, making videos about stocks, investing, news, and things like that. Okay, this guy is an outlier. You're not going to make 500K a month anytime soon. He is a beast, okay? But for the year of 2023, Meet Kevin online from his personal brand, from selling courses and then making YouTube videos, has made reportedly, according to him, $24 million. And most of it is profit because, you know, I don't think he has hundreds of employees. Probably has up to like 3 or 5 employees, I'm not sure, to do specifically with his YouTube. So maybe a video editor and maybe some thumbnail designer and a few other people helping him with stuff. He doesn't even have that many employees, 24 million. So probably around 20 mil or so is complete profit. Now, the case with Alex Hormozi is kind of different. As I understand, he has a lot more employees. And that's, again, why I'm telling you, bro, do not start with personal brand business. It's a lot harder to actually get it off the ground. You need years of making videos. And then Iman Gadzhi, same story. I don't think he's one-man band. He definitely has a team. And he is talking about, you know, having a few employees here and there in some videos. But I think he says he had like 15 or so people working on his YouTube channel at some point. Maybe it's grown at the moment. But again, Iman Gadzhi is probably in that range as well. Probably around 100K, 200K a month from just his YouTube personal brands and things like that. And then from selling courses, he's probably more or less in line with what Meet Kevin is doing. Okay, so step 2. What is the step 2? Identify your own digital product or service for a specific problem that a large group of people online have. A large group of people. I don't want you to find a single guy who has a problem. I want you to find people who are having a problem at scale. So, for example, what that can be. Do you have to become like a digital creator or whatever? No, we just spoke about drop servicing. We spoke about freelancing and things like that. So what you can do is you can provide video editing service. You can provide freelancing services as well. You can drop service web design. You can drop service short form content and things like that. But also, if you want to become a content creator, so as I said, for example, if you want to sell digital products, you can make digital products, for example, a downloadable guide, a video, a course, and things like that about what? Making money, flipping phones, flipping cars, losing weight, teaching coding, teaching video editing, and things like that. The limit is very high. So you can make money by teaching people to achieve some specific thing. Losing weight, relationships, and making money are some of the biggest ones. But how do you start? How do you start? So first of all, if you want to freelance or if you want to drop service, you kind of want to think about, okay, what am I really good at? What do you know really well that most people don't know? Everybody has something. Maybe you know how to draw. Maybe you know how to play some musical instruments. Maybe you can teach somebody how to play a guitar over the internet. It's just some examples. Of course, I don't know you. And, you know, unless you join my mentorship, I cannot see what the skills you have. You need to know. You need to ask your family, friends. So what skills do you have? Ask your family, ask your friends. Really think about your childhood. What kind of things you have been good at from a very young age. Maybe there's something that you can freelance, drop service, or maybe create a digital product, digital course, mentorship as well. If you don't know how to make courses, you can mentor people. That's what I'm doing. I have a mentorship on drop servicing, and I'm teaching people every single month, multiple different people, and making also a lot of money from that. So what can you offer that people who don't know you would pay money for? That's the really big key. That's the really big key. People who don't know you would pay money for. Well, in my case, I'm offering drop servicing mentorship. As you can see, a lot of people have benefited from watching my videos. You know, quite a few videos are approaching 20K views. One of them is over 20K views. So a lot of people have watched my videos and learned how to get drop servicing clients, how to start drop servicing. But what is your thing? What is your thing? You need to think about it. Okay, what is your thing? How can you offer some value? Because it's all about identifying a problem and also thinking about what kind of value can I add to a large group of people? Not one person, but a large group of people. Other really important thing, that's why I put this picture on here. Look at this guy. He seems like he's in his 60s probably. And what is really important, you don't want to help teenagers. You don't want to find problems that teenagers were like 10 or 13 are having, because they're not going to have money to then pay you, or they're going to have very little money, 10, 15 bucks. Find problems that people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s are having, sell to wealthy people, and they're going to pay you a lot. Whether you're drop servicing, whether you're freelancing, doesn't matter. If you're drop servicing thumbnails to a channel who's in real estate space in Los Angeles, you're going to charge a lot more for the thumbnail than some 13-year-old guy who is, for example, making videos about gaming and who is also not in LA, but he is, for example, let's just say he is somewhere in Malaysia, right, in a village, or in the Philippines. He just doesn't have the money. So if you want to make a lot of money, you need to think about, what are the people that I want to be selling to? What are the people who actually have the money for the thing, for the problem, for the need that I'm going to solve for them? So, and also, are you willing to learn skills like video editing, web design, graphic design, or maybe you got some sales skills, in which case maybe drop servicing is actually a very good option for you, because drop servicing is very good for me. That's how I got started. I was like, man, I'm so lazy to learn video editing. I have tried learning coding and web design a few years ago, and I realized, man, it's hard. I don't want to be staring at my computer all the time. I much rather would find a coder, a web developer, partner up with them, resell his services, find clients and things like that. Graphic design as well. I actually understand and know how to do graphic design, because I studied something to do with design in my bachelor's. But, you can be a self-taught graphic designer doing thumbnails, doing all kinds of graphic designs and things like that. Business cards, corporate identity. You can learn that stuff. Or if you want to do drop servicing, if you want to partner up with people who already have those skills, then you need to master your sales skills, so you can get clients for these people, and then, of course, get a lot of the money, hopefully double the money, at least 50% margin, to then pocket it for finding clients and things like that. If you want to learn more about drop servicing, I have a bunch of videos on my channel about it. Next, are you open to creating content on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok to start a personal brand business? That's a lot of the things that people don't talk about. You'll find a bunch of videos on YouTube saying that, oh man, you have to just go in and start a personal brand like Iman Gadzhi is doing, like Meet Kevin is doing, like Alex Hormozi is doing. Bro, have you seen how many channels on YouTube are like this? We have 200 subscribers, 300 subscribers, 10 subscribers. It's not easy, bro. I'm telling you, getting to 20,000 subs, where I'm literally crossing, I'm almost at 20K subscribers. By the way, subscribe now so I can reach that 20K subscribers as soon as possible. And you need to be delivering some serious value. Well, I am delivering some serious value because I know that people are learning from me and then making money. So that's why people are coming back to my content and watching my videos. Some people have told me they watched every single one of my drop servicing videos from my channel, every single one. So that's around 78 videos at the moment. This is crazy, right? So that's because I know exactly what I'm doing. So teaching people how to make money using drop servicing and similar things, and people are coming back to my channel. So if you're gonna create content to then sell people courses and mentorships and things like that, think about, what are you good at? What kind of things can you make? What kind of content can you make that people will find valuable and people who don't know you would pay money for? I have clients for my mentorship from LA, from New York, from, San Francisco area, California area, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Portugal, France, etc., etc. People are coming into me inbound and applying for my mentorship to then start drop servicing. This is amazing. A year ago, that was crazy when I was starting. I was thinking that this will happen, but this is happening right now, which is really cool. I've had probably over 1,000 people apply to my mentorship in the last few months. So, and then what is super important, we were talking about starting at zero. Okay, you want to start a one-person business at complete zero. How can you do that? Make sure to manage the costs. it gotta cost more or less zero to start. So if you're starting drop servicing, you can start pretty much at zero. As I always tell you, get clients, find client for digital marketing service, for thumbnails, for video editing, for web development, whatever. Get them to pay you a deposit, then find a developer, pay that developer, right? Or a thumbnail designer or whatever, pay on here, right? He's gonna make you the thumbnail, then you're gonna send it to a client. Client pays you, for example, $30, you're gonna make $25. So that's the very important thing. You can start drop servicing at completely zero. Agency model, you really cannot start at complete zero. So that's why I'm telling you, bro, what you need to do is you need to start probably at drop servicing or freelancing first, then transition into digital marketing, grow it a little bit. Then once you made a bit of money, then transition into personal brand. You can't really skip and go straight into personal brand. Is not that easy, okay? So make sure you manage the costs because it's gotta cost more or less zero for you to be able to start. Okay, next, let's now talk about step number 3. Develop your own digital product or service solution for that specific problem that a large group of people have online. That is really important. Keyword online. Personally, myself, I don't want to travel anywhere. I don't want to meet clients. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to do what I do from the comfort of my own house, right? Where I want to sit on my chair. I want to go to bed and sleep when I want and things like that. I don't want to have another 9-to-5 job or whatever. So if you're going to go after freelancing, drop servicing, starting an agency or building a personal brand, make sure that you do all of the things completely online. This is the best approach. I mean, yeah, sure, you can find local businesses in your area and physically go talk to them, land deals, call somebody, meet them in person, whatever, if that's your thing, right? But for me personally, I just want to do all this stuff online so I can do whatever I want. Nobody's watching over my shoulder, right? I don't have a boss watching over my shoulder and telling me, oh, do this, do that. Why you haven't done this? I can work when I want. So that's really important. This video, again, is about you. So develop your own digital product or service solution for a specific problem that a large group of people have. This is really important. You have to understand it. Large group of people online and a specific problem. So keep in mind costs again. Do everything at more or less zero cost. Be creative. So when I'm talking about, for example, finding a web developer, finding a graphic designer on Fiverr, on Upwork, and things like that, you have to be really creative and selective. For example, this guy I've actually used in the past for thumbnails. He's making exciting, it's just crazy high quality thumbnails. I'm really happy with this. As you can see, there's 54 orders in a queue, right? So a lot of people are ordering from him. Be creative, right? You don't want to spend $50 for making a thumbnail for somebody because you're not going to make any money. The same thing when it comes to your personal brand. If you want to create, for example, a YouTube channel, right? I made this thing myself, this cover completely myself. I know a little bit about Photoshop. I made this myself, okay? So I could have paid money, $100, whatever, for somebody. I would spend money, but I made this myself. A lot of the early thumbnails I also made myself as well. Nowadays, I'm not making like these ones. I'm not making them anymore. But the thing is, be creative, learn a lot of things, use Canva. For example, websites like canva.com, you can do a lot of graphic design on Canva, right? On this website for completely free, you can design cover images, you can design YouTube thumbnails, you can design a lot of things. Maybe you can become a freelancer, actually making the YouTube thumbnails for people, right? Using Canva. I mean, of course, it's not going to be very high quality. It's not going to look like this, right? You're not going to make this on Canva realistically. You need Photoshop, right? But still, maybe you can charge, for example, $15 or $14, right? And completely make your own thumbnails and sell to smaller YouTube channels. Those were just beginning, okay? And you maybe will do a better job. So be creative. Do a little bit of work yourself. Now, second really important thing, again, don't hire any employees. This looks really cool. So especially when we're talking about an agency model, a lot of people in New York, in London, in Berlin have digital agencies. And some people say SMMA and digital marketing agencies and social media marketing agencies are dead. Is that the reality though? Are there no proper agencies who have staff, who have offices and things like that in LA, London, Berlin, New York? There's hundreds and hundreds of agencies. making millions of bucks. This is a myth that SMMA and online agencies are completely done. No, online agencies are not done. People are making money with them. And also there is even a high street agencies who have offices, we have rent, we have equipment, computers and things like that. All these kinds of agencies will, creative agencies, but all this kind of stuff, it's really cool. It looks really cool. But bro, this video is about how to really start a one-person business. And that's exactly what I'm preaching. At some point a few years ago, I thought how cool it would be to have an agency like this where I could have staff, I could come in, I could chat to people. Bro, this table costs money. This lamp costs money. This computer costs money. Look at these guys. They have cool chairs, tables, carpets. They have rent. They have internet and things like that. All this costs money. So if I, for example, make $10,000 or $20,000 a month with my agency, right? If I have full-time employees and perhaps an office, all that 20K can disappear in seconds. And I'm making zero. Because I just made 20 grand from clients, right? And I spend 20 grand and I'm at zero. I don't make any money. So it makes no sense to hire any employees when it comes to digital marketing agency and drop servicing for sure. Okay, so don't hire any employees. Use onlinejobs.ph. This is the website I'm telling you about. I hired multiple people from Philippines over the last few years. Also, Fiverr is really good for one-off projects like this, right? Upwork, same thing. On Upwork, you can find projects like this, right? Or you can then find also people, just post an advert and find people for full-time positions. But Online Jobs PH is mostly for full-time positions. A worker, a virtual assistant from Philippines is going to cost you around $200-300 a month, maybe $400 a month tops. So it's not as expensive. That includes also short form content editing, video editing, graphic designers. $400 a month is definitely realistic. So if you're introverted, do this. What is this? I'm going to tell you very soon. But before I do that, I want to tell you where you should start. You should start in this kind of office. So in your kitchen, maybe your kitchen doesn't look this fancy. You don't have this watch or whatever. You don't have this like island. I have a similar kitchen actually to this, also very wide. But what I'm telling you is you have to start in your own probably kitchen or lounge or living area, whatever. Do not get an office as well, bro. This is unnecessary expense. You don't want to have these fancy offices. In fact, you don't want to have any office when you're starting out. Just start making $1,000 or $2,000 a month of clear profit, and then you can think about getting an office, things like that. But for now, don't hire any employees, don't get an office, just make money. That's it. So if you're introverted, do this. What is this? Introverted, this. Let's go back. If you're introverted, do this. Drop servicing, freelancing, digital marketing agency. Okay, because if you're introverted, right, you're not gonna be good on camera. You're not gonna enjoy being on camera. For example, these kind of videos, I don't really script them word for word. I'm able to talk for 2-3 hours non-stop. Okay, because I'm really extroverted person. I have communication skills. I've done a bunch of presentations and things like that. So I'm able to do it, but not everybody is able to do it. And, a lot of the introverts are some of the smartest people. Maybe you're that super smart introverted person, but you don't want to be on camera. You don't want to be a content creator. You don't want to launch YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. So if you're introverted, I really do not suggest you becoming a content creator and building a personal brand. Much better maybe to then start drop servicing and then grow it into a proper creative or design agency. Okay. Now, it is faster to make money because, like I said, in drop servicing and freelancing, you can probably start making money, in the first couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks, and you can start making money. As you can see here, some people really have been doing it for 2 weeks and gained 2 clients. So, I'm telling you, this is real. You can get clients in the first few weeks. If you watch most of my videos, apply all of my strategies, learn from the people in my school community, and you're going to definitely start making money very, very quick. So there is less risk, right? If you basically start drop servicing, freelancing, there's less risk. And of course, there is less money. So we just spoke about that, Meet Kevin is making 24 mil a year, 500K in just the month of December from YouTube and things like that. This is crazy. And Ivan Gadzi and all these Alex Hormozi people, everybody's like, oh, that's really cool. These people are making so much money. Bro, you have to be extroverted, more or less. You have to be really good at camera. You have to be super convincing and deliver exceptional value. That's when people are going to listen to you. That's when people are going to actually follow your videos, watch your videos and things like that, and then buy from you after watching multiple videos. Bro, it's not easy, I'm telling you, okay? Now, if you're extroverted, much better to do this. What I mean by this, again, we're going back to here. So, build a personal brand. Then you can sell courses, you can sell mentorships, that's what I'm doing, and you can sell digital products, that's what I'm going to start at some point doing. Right now, I'm not selling any courses, whatever. If anybody contacts you anytime that, you know, Tom Zalatoris is selling a course, whatever, it's a scam. I don't have any courses right now, and I'm planning to launch something at some point, but it's going to be state of the art when I do. For now, I don't have any courses, so I have just a mentorship for drop servicing and starting an agency, okay? And I've been doing that for the last year. So if you're extroverted, definitely consider starting a personal brand-based business. Very profitable if you can do it, if you're extroverted, if you have the abilities, if you have a niche, if you have a service that people are looking for. Much slower, much slower. This you can make money in 2 weeks. This probably is going to take you several months before you start making money. More risk. A lot of people start a personal brand business on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. After a few weeks, they just give up because they realize, bro, this is a lot harder than I thought. But there's a lot more potential for really, really big money down the line. Step 4, market your digital product or service solution to get clients online. So what are your options? How you would do that? And this is, again, based on my experience. I'm doing most of this stuff myself. Okay, most of the stuff myself I'm doing. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm doing it as well. So there's 2 ways, inbound and outbound. Okay, so for example, if you're freelancing or drop servicing, most of the time you're going to be doing outbound. So cold calls, cold emails, Facebook posting messages and things like that, Instagram DMs, Google ads, and things like that. Okay, so ads you can run and gain clients. It's not easy. You have to pay money and things like that. You can do cold calls. You can do cold emails. These are the kind of strategies that I talk about on my channel, right? Inbound, you can also do when it comes to drop servicing, freelancing, and things like that. So how you would do inbound. So for example, let's just say you're a video editor, right? And you want to find clients for YouTube video editing. What you can do is you can basically post a video editor show reel like this guy's doing. Yeah. So, hey, are you looking for a video editor? This is amazing, right? So he posted content. He doesn't have any subscribers. And in 1 year, this video clocked 247 views. This is amazing. I'm sure that he got clients from this. Look, this is amazing, right? This is amazing. By the way, I really hate the audio jungle thing from here. Like, he should have removed it. But the point I'm trying to make, if you want to get inbound clients, you can post things for video editing, for web development. On Behance, you can post graphic design pieces and people can find your portfolio on Behance and then contact you. You know, I've had some of the people in my community, in my mentorship actually, post a portfolio on Behance and he got an inbound client coming from Behance inquiring to become a client, which is really cool. So it's an inbound solution, how to get clients. So you can do that with freelancing, you can do that with drop servicing, you can do that with agency business model, creating content to get inbound clients, and you can do that with personal brand. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm making videos on here that people watch and then they want to start an agency, they want to start drop servicing, they reach to me, they send me an email, they apply to my mentorship, I help them to grow and start drop servicing and agencies and things like that. So you can do that both for personal brand and you can do that for drop servicing and video editing. And this is exactly what we're going to be talking very, very soon. How I'm going to show you an example how to do that. And this is definitely the best for digital leverage, right? Because the video that I just showed you that got 247,000 views in 1 year, imagine if you was doing that using cold emails. You'd have to send 247,000 emails in 1 year. And that guy just got it from one video in 1 year. This is kind of mental, right? You can also scale the same with Google ads and Facebook ads, but you have to pay money. So that's very, very good to actually post stuff on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok to then get clients. For example, on TikTok, maybe you can post a short form, portfolio to then get people who are watching that. And at the end of the video, you can say, for example, contact me if you need a video editor on that short. So you're going to get a bunch of views. People watch the short and then they see, for example, some kind of a email or something on the video, and then that way you can do the same on Instagram. That way, people might come to you for that. This is really important. This is how you would market. These are the solutions, inbound and outbound. Both can work, but for personal brand, I actually recommend inbound first, and then outbound you can do later once you want to run ads. For example, you wouldn't do cold emails, cold calls, and things like that. Nobody sends you emails saying, "Oh, buy my course." From people that you never heard about, or buy my mentorship. People buy from people they know. So people buy from Iman Gadzhi, for example, his courses because they know him, right? People buy my mentorships because they know me. They know me from drop servicing videos and agency videos on YouTube. This is really important. You need to build that trust. Now, the next very important thing, if you want to start a one-person business, is getting an email list. Because email is digital gold. Somebody has said email is digital gold. I can't remember who said that, but it's stuck in my mind. It's really, really important. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to tell you two things. How to get emails of people, right? And then why to collect emails. But I'm going to start with why. So you want to be in control of your users, the platform, the data, and things like that. Because what can happen, let's say, to Iman Gadzhi if YouTube was to suspend his account, if he does something really stupid and he gets shadow banned or removed from the platform. And a lot of other people as well get removed from YouTube. They have to then go to some obscure small platforms that a lot of people don't know, right? Is very Rumble and things like that. This can happen. But you have to be really careful. If you say something controversial, if you have some hate or whatever on your videos, people really report it, and then YouTube or other platforms like Instagram, like TikTok, can shadow ban you or just remove you outright. So, if you're growing an audience when it comes to freelancing, when it comes to drop servicing, when it comes to personal brand, you wanna start collecting emails as quickly as possible. Okay, so if you're drop servicing, you're probably going to do a lot of cold outreach, right? So you want to collect data anyway, because you're going to need to do email marketing. If you're growing a personal brand, right, you also want to collect emails so you can do email marketing. So it goes back to the same thing. Emails are super important. So be in control of the data of your users, and also most importantly, you can then do email marketing. Now, how you can get these emails, and again, I'm not just talking about it, I'm going to show you how I'm getting emails as well. And in the last couple of months, I got over 1,000 emails that people are willingly giving to me every single day, and my list is growing and growing. I'm getting these emails as well. So, lead magnet to get emails. What is a lead magnet? Lead magnet is something that you give of value to your community, to people, maybe to complete strangers, right? Who are then gonna have to download something, join something, get something, but then they have to give their email and contact information. So it can be a downloadable PDF. It can be a downloadable template, a Notion template, wherever. It can be joining a community, a Discord community, wherever, joining a Facebook group. I'm going to show you how I'm doing it as well. I gained 1,200 emails in the last couple of months from people. 7 people are online currently, which is really cool. So I've got 1,267 emails in the last couple of months where people are willingly giving me their email. How? Why? Why would so many people just give me their email? This is amazing, right? Well, because I created this community, I brought a bunch of drop servicers and agency owners, right, in one place. People are posting all the time. 3 hours ago, 11 hours ago, 1 day ago, 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 15 hours, 7 hours, 14 hours, 8 hours, and things like that. people are finding a bunch of value in this drop servicing agency owner community. To join my community, one of the conditions is you have to basically, leave your email. That's how I'm growing the email list, which is amazing. But I don't really do any email marketing at the moment. Like when I have some really, really important news, I might send 1 or 2 emails in the next year. But I don't want to overwhelm anybody. I'm not going to spam or anything. I'm treating this data like gold, so I'm not doing any emails. I haven't done a single email actually yet. I want to grow this community to probably 5 to 10K people by the end of this year. And then if I launch some like really, really state-of-the-art, amazing digital course or product or something like that, then I'm probably going to email people in my community. But it's going to be something that you expect. It's going to be something that I'm probably going to announce on one of my videos. It's not going to be a cold email or anything. So it's super important to think about how you're going to get emails. Guys, email list is digital gold. Finally, step number 6. We're almost at the end. Start your own community to build a personal brand. So if you actually go and start a personal brand, which is really not easy. I was telling you, freelancing, drop servicing, and starting an agency, these 3 things are kind of realistic for an average person. Is definitely realistic, right? And maybe you're going to make a few thousand bucks a month. It's realistic, right? But then if you actually want to build a personal brand, it's not easy. Maybe 10% of you can start a personal brand and can grow it. It's not easy. Honestly, it's very, very hard work, bro. But one of the easiest ways to actually build a personal brand is to start a community. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, as I told you at the beginning of this video, not only I'm going to show you what to do, the exact playbook, the 6 steps, what you should be doing, right, to get to 10K a month or more, but also I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So it's not just my words, but also I'm showing you the proof that this is exactly what you need to do to then make that money. Because I'm making money. In the last few weeks, I made over $10,000 working for myself in profit, okay, from consulting, drop servicing, and mentoring people. So that's the proof. And also people in my community have also made a bunch of money as well. So school community is your number 1 option, in my opinion. Okay, if you have a little bit of money, there's one problem with school. You have to pay actually $100. I'm basically paying for you guys to chill in this group, to learn from each other, $100 a month. So $1,200 a year I'm paying for this group, for you guys to be in here. I'm paying out of my own pocket. Okay, I'm not charging for this group, whatever. And but I'm willing to do that because I'm getting people to apply for my mentorship for drop servicing. So I'm making money back anyway, okay? But I just wanted to have this group free for a really long time. And maybe I'm not going to monetize it anytime. Maybe I will. I'm still not sure, okay? So what is the good thing? It's super easy to set up. I got Skool.com/drop servicing, which is amazing. One of the best things about Skool is that still it's a new platform, so you can get a very highly customizable URL, and also it's actually quite easy to set up. It took me literally, I don't know, a day maybe to set up properly and, learn the platform and everything. It's just super, super easy to set up. So $99 a month to run, so that's a big drawback, okay? Now, the second really big thing about Skool that a lot of people don't realize is actually quite hard to convince people to join because it's a new platform. Most people don't just have an account on Skool. They just don't. So, a lot of people say, oh, you know what, maybe I should just start a Facebook community. And other people say, oh no, just go for the Skool, whatever. Bro, I'll be honest with you, like it's probably much easier to get a Facebook group going. Like if I was promoting a Facebook group of drop servicing, not a Skool group, I think I would probably be at double or triple the amount of people already, because on Facebook, everybody has a Facebook account already. It's very easy for people to join your Facebook group. And on here, it's much harder. But I wanted to go into Skool because I think that this is a future of online learning. And also, I'm going to tell you why Facebook group is also not really ideal. Second, Discord server. So a little bit harder to set up. You need to watch some YouTube videos, how to set up a server, how to set up the rooms and chats and things like that. But it's completely free to run, okay? So as we were talking about how to start a one-person business completely from zero, pretty much at $0, is free to run, so Discord server would be probably the preferred option. Now, it does not suit purely business audiences who are less tech savvy. That's why I didn't want to go for a Discord server, because I actually have Discord, right? But I just don't like Discord. I don't know. It just feels really techy for me. I don't know. I just don't like it. I like Skool. It's really simple. I also use it on PC as well, right? I'm a business owner. Like I want to have a large screen. I have a Razer laptop which has a huge screen. It's really cool, right? I don't want to look at my phone when I'm thinking about my business. I want to have a large screen, okay? So it doesn't really suit purely business audiences like who I am, for example, right? I'm super tech savvy, but I just don't like Discord. And a lot of the business people that you're going to meet, whether it's your clients for freelancing, drop servicing, and things like that, they're just not going to join a Discord server, okay? And then finally, number 3, Facebook group. Extremely easy to set up. I don't have to tell you how easy to set up a Facebook group. It takes you like 5 minutes. Free as well. Very good. Again, we're talking about how to start a one-person business. Very easy to set up a Facebook group and completely free. So it's in line with what we're talking about. Easy to get members to join because everybody already has a Facebook account. Over 2 billion users on Facebook, right? So it's much easier. However, that's the problem with Facebook. This is why I didn't go for a Facebook group. It's cluttered and distracting for your audience. You know, on here, that's why Skool is flourishing and that's why it's growing quite fast, is because there's nothing else. There's no friends. There's no your family. There's no memes. There's nothing. It's just pure business. You know, you join for example, my drop servicing agency owner community. You can talk about how to make money. You can learn strategies and things like that. You can look at the client wins and things like that. That's it. There's nothing. It's not cluttered, and Facebook is super cluttered. You might get distracted, watch some news, play some games, chat to people, and things like that. So that's why I decided to go for the Skool community. And finally, I'm going to show you why you should consider joining my mentorship. So I'm going to show you some of the results that people have been getting in the last few months. Hey, Tom, PayPal is holding my funds because I made more than $500 this month. What should I do? Next, hey, Tom, I have closed the deal with the professor guy. He agreed to pay $35 for the first 50 videos and $30 for the rest. I sent him the invoice. That's great. Hope all goes well with this order. Now, I also landed the other client, the one with the cash cow videos, ended up giving some discount to her, blah, blah, blah. She paid me a security deposit for the first video. Agreed upon price was for the first video, $150. Sure, Tom, finally settled a price of $160. After that, I cannot go below $200. Also, this guy agreed to do the whole project for $600. First payment. That's amazing. Nice. Great. That's first client secured. Next. For sure, prices are crazy. They're doing a lot of videos too, so it could be massive. If they pay 60 euros for a thumbnail, what would be for a short video? We agreed on $100 for a 10-minute video and found a supplier for 40, so $60 deposit. Thanks for everything, Tom. I really like the whole mentorship. A lot of value tips that definitely will grow my business and will keep me informed when I have some good updates. Now, the call was great. He agreed for 5 shorts, $20 each for the first call. I'm about to send him a $20 deposit. We just got another client. He wants 5 videos though, and he'll give us a free shout out. He has 100K followers. So these are some of the reviews from agency owners and drop servicers who worked with me in one-on-one capacity in my mentorship program that I run for 3 months. So if you want to learn drop servicing, if you want to learn how to start a digital marketing agency, or if you want to learn how to build a personal brand business to sell courses, digital products, or mentorships, you can apply via this email and we can work together for 3 months. I taught a lot of people, thousands of people through YouTube, and also dozens and dozens and dozens of people in a one-on-one capacity in the last few months. If you want to learn from me directly, apply and we can chat about it. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next video.
Hey guys, just a quick share about my experience with Tom's mentorship. So I discovered drop servicing less than 1 year ago, and then I discovered Tom's channel on YouTube. And I quickly wanted to dive deeper in this business, so I took a mentorship on like 3 months ago. And I really recommend it. Like, Tom is very, he's a personalized support He's responsive. Even outside of the mentorship, he helped me solve some tricky situations with some clients. And he adapt himself on your specific situation, on your specific geographical location, and find the best niche for your business and stuff like that. So I highly recommend it. Today I'm working with 2 regular clients, even though I was totally new to this business some several months ago. So I'm really happy with how things turned out. And thanks again, Tom. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.